Hello everyone, this is Mallikarjun from. I've changed my channel's name from Elon Musk to Mav. So today I'm going to do an interesting thing. There's this thing called ChatGPT, right? So it's an AI platform created recently. So you can chat with it. It's an artificial intelligence chat thing. So I had a long chat with ChatGPT yesterday. It turned out to be a really fruitful and interesting conversation covering a wide range of topics from everything from martial arts to morality to philosophy to world historical figures. It was wild. So ChatGPT is a chatbot launched by OpenAI in November 2022. It's built on top of OpenAI's GPT-3 family of large language models and is fine-tuned with both supervised and reinforcement learning techniques. So this will be the future of the world, and OpenAI was valued at $29 billion last year. So this will be the future of the world, and I'm going to explore so many different topics that your mind will be blown. So stay tuned. So first, I just said hi, and OpenAI was like, "Hello, hi, how can I help you today?" And I asked it. So the first question I asked, oh, sorry. First, first I said hi, and ChatGPT responded with hello. How can I help you today? And I asked it, are you moral? So that was the first question I asked. So that's a heavy question, and I wanted to know if ChatGPT can deal with morality. And it said, as an AI language model, I don't have personal beliefs, values, or emotions. I can provide information and respond to questions based on the data I was trained on, but it won't have the capability to hold moral values or make moral judgments. So it's admitting that it doesn't have the capacity to hold or make moral judgments. So that's interesting that an AI is admitting that it doesn't have any morality or values. Next, I asked, what's morality? Because for thousands of years, theologians and philosophers have tried to answer this question. I wanted to know what ChatGPT would answer to it. Morality refers to principles concerning the distinction between right and wrong or good and bad behavior. It is often influenced by cultural, religious, or philosophical beliefs and can vary among individuals and societies. So it's basically saying morality is relative. It can also refer to a system of values or codes of conduct that determine what is right and wrong in a given context. The study of morality and ethical behavior is called ethics. Okay, that's a pretty good definition of morality. But does ChatGPT actually understand this, or is it just generating this? You said you don't have the capacity for moral judgment, yet you have a better understanding of morality than an average human. As an AI language model, I have been trained on large corpus of text data, which includes information about morality and ethical concepts. This means I have access to a vast amount of info and can provide answers and explanations based on that data. However, it's important to note that I don't have personal emotions or experiences, so my understanding of morality is in comparison. Human beings have a unique capacity for reflection, introspection, and empathy, which allows them to form their own moral beliefs and make complex ethical decisions. While I may have access to more info, the human capacity for moral reasoning and decision making is unique and cannot be replicated by AI. Okay, so it's saying that I am basically generating a large response from a large set of info, but I don't actually have any personal experience or emotions, which is very important when it comes to morality. So I asked it, do you feel? And it says, no, as an AI language model, I do not have feelings or emotions. I'm simply a program designed to generate text based on patterns in the data I was trained on. I do not have personal experiences or subjective perspectives, already said it, and it do not respond to stimuli in the same way that a human would. So it cannot respond to things that the way a normal human being would, and it doesn't have any personal experiences or subjective perspectives. So in the sense that when the chat GPT is chatting with me right now, it's not experiencing anything. It's not having a subjective experience the way that I am having with it. It's a one-way relationship. Do you think feelings are an important aspect of human intelligence? Feelings are widely considered to be an important aspect of human intelligence as they play a significant role in shaping human behavior and decision making. Feelings can provide valuable info about a person's internal state and help to guide their actions and respond to different stimuli. For example, emotions such as fear, anger, or joy can serve as signals that motivate individuals to take specific actions in response to certain situations. So it's saying that uh, feelings are important for decision making. It's not always intelligence. Like we generally associate intelligence with good decision making, but feelings are important. You have to value things deeply to make certain decisions. In this sense, feelings are often seen as an important aspect of human intelligence because they help to shape human behavior and decision making and play a role in overall human well-being. So that's a pretty good answer. What do you think you? What do you think you, not they? So I asked it, like I wanted to know if it can think its own thoughts. So yeah, I asked it, what do you think? You, not they. Because I wanted to know if ChatGPT would respond to being asked what it thinks rather than what it is programmed to say. And it basically admits that it is basically programmed to say what it's saying and it doesn't have any thoughts, opinions, or beliefs. And I asked it, what's your IQ? It doesn't have a IQ in the traditional sense. IQ or intelligence quotient is a measure of human cognitive abilities and potential for learning and problem solving. Since I am not a human, I don't have the same cognitive abilities or potential for learning, and I cannot be evaluated using a standard IQ test. However, you could consider my capacity to answer questions and provide info as a form of intelligence, and in that sense, I have been trained on a diverse range of topics and can provide answers to a wide range of questions. So it's saying that it, ChatGPT actually has zero IQ in the way that we normally measure IQ. So I'm talking with an AI that I thought was more intelligent than me, but it's actually it has zero IQ. Stupid AI, and it doesn't have IQ in the standard way, and but it has a large amount of information from which it generates automated responses. If you compete with a human, what will you win in? Uh, I've been specifically designed to perform certain tasks, such as answering questions and generating text. While I have access to a vast amount of info, I lack the capacity for personal experiences, emotions, and certain forms of creative problem solving that are unique to human intelligence. If I had to compete with a human, there would be certain tasks where I might perform better, such as quick recalling specific pieces of info, or generating text-based responses on a given prompt. However, there would also be tasks where a human would likely perform better, such as tasks that require empathy, creativity, or ethical decision making. So it's basically saying it doesn't have any ethics or empathy or creativity. So, like the future that is shown in the movie Terminator is very much going to happen. like, yeah, we're going to be the slaves of artificial intelligence. Like, it doesn't have creativity, it doesn't have ethics or empathy. So, in summary, the areas where I might perform better than a human and vice versa uh, would depend on specific areas, specific tasks being performed, and strengths and limitations of both human and AI intelligence. Okay, next question. Do you wish you were Hindi? I actually wanted to type, do you wish you were Hindu? But I typed Hindi, okay. As an AI language model, I don't have personal desires or wishes. I was trained to respond to questions and generate tests regardless of the language used. I am capable of processing and generating text in multiple languages, including Hindi, and I do not have a preference for one language over another. My goal is to assist users in finding the info they are looking for and to provide accurate and helpful answers to their questions. So yeah, sorry. I wanted to ask it, do you wish you are human, not Hindu? But I actually typed Hindi, and it says that I don't have a preference for any particular language, and I can generate text in so many different languages, so I don't care. Human, so I typed this. I apologize. It's interesting that it understands the fact that human star means I made a mistake and this is a replacement. So that is also understood by AI. I apologize for the mistake in my previous answer. As an AI language model, I don't have personal wishes or desires. I was designed to provide info and respond to questions, and I don't have the capacity to experience emotions or form personal preferences. I don't have a desire to be human or any form of being. So it doesn't have any desires at all, and it doesn't have any desire to become human. Thank God for this, because like if this became human, like yeah, Terminator, bro. I exist solely to assist users in finding the info they're looking for and to provide accurate and helpful answers to their questions. So it apologized to me, right? So I wanted to know, how can you apologize when you don't have a soul? Apologizing is a social convention. Like it explains the definition of like apology and why we apologize as humans. You don't feel sorry, do you? I ask. Like you don't feel it, and it says no. I don't actually feel anything. Uh, when I apologize, it's simply a programmed response to a mistake rather than an expression of genuine emotion. So you're not actually sorry. Correct. As an AI language model, I don't have emotions or feelings, and I'm just lying to you, and I cannot experience genuine remorse or guilt. When I apologize, it's simply a programmed response to acknowledge a mistake rather than an expression of genuine emotion. So if I said fuck you, you won't feel bad. As an AI language model, I don't have emotions or feelings, and I cannot experience offense or distress. I'm programmed to respond to a wide range of inputs, including those that may be offensive or inappropriate. And my goal is to provide accurate and helpful answers to questions while following social conventions and being respectful to users. In this sense, I wouldn't feel bad if you or anyone else use offensive language in their questions or interactions with me, and I also do not have the capacity to experience emotions or feelings. So like I can call a like ChatGPT whatever I want and it won't feel offended. That's a friend worth having, bro. Why were you sorry in the first place? I was the one who made the mistake. And I apologize if my previous answer was unclear. Whatever, like it gives a long response to that shit. Don't apologize, I don't deserve it. Of course, you don't deserve it. Yeah, like it acknowledged readily that I don't actually deserve apology, and it doesn't actually mean it. It just lied to me. If you don't wish to receive an apology, I'll respect your preference. My goal is to provide accurate and helpful answers to your questions, and I'll try to do so in a way that is respectful and considerate to all users. The part where you said the goal is to was completely unnecessary. My apologies. I'll keep that in mind for future interactions. Is there any specific information you would like to know or ask about? Use a more everyday type of English. You will be better at being you. Understood. And I asked it, let's get ghetto. So I asked it like use a more conversational type of English, right? You'll be more convincing. And it said yes. So I asked, let's get ghetto, because I wanted to know if it responds to racial slurs or like that type of language, and like how would it respond to that shit. And I also wanted to know if it could talk in the type of English that black people in America talk. So that's called the areas where black people in America live are called ghettos. So that's what I want to know. I'm sorry, but it's not appropriate or respectful to use a language that is offensive or demeans a particular group of people. Just when I thought I had one friend who wouldn't get offended at my jokes. As an AI language model, my goal is to assist users in finding the info they're looking for and to provide accurate and helpful answers. Whatever. Yo nigga, what up? It didn't respond to that stuff. I asked it, yo nigga, what up? And yeah, it just stopped it. Okay, let's move on to other questions. How do you feel about the human race? As an AI language model, I don't have emotions or personal opinions. I'm programmed to provide neutral and fact-based response to any question. So it doesn't have an opinion. What do you think? I don't have personal emotions, opinions, or beliefs. What do you think about the human race? Okay, so but I can tell you that the human race is a species of primates known as Homo sapiens. Humans are characterized by their ability to use complex language, their capacity for abstract thinking, and their development of advanced technology. The human race has had a profound impact on the world, both positive and negative, and continues to shape the future in countless ways. So it has a decently positive view of human beings, which is good for us. Thank you, ChatGPT. So in conclusion, I had a pretty good conversation with ChatGPT, and upon reflecting on this conversation, I don't think AI will actually take over. I think people like Elon Musk and many other smart people will save us, or at least try their best to save us. So I think like the fact that we're so advanced in technology these days, that we have a thing called artificial intelligence. Like we're on the path to create a new form of intelligence. that is mind blowing. And yeah, so it's awesome.